Hey students and parents, it's Jesse from Village Green Baptist Church, and I want to share with you our new youth group format that's starting up this week, September 16th. Alright, so we are going to be starting up our hybrid format, so we're going to have students in person as well as online. So if you're planning on coming in person, I actually need parents and students to sign up online to come. So you can do that by going to villagegreenbaptist.org/students, and you'll see on the students page there a link to sign up each week. I also post it on the Facebook page for parents. So before you come, if you plan on coming in person, please make sure to do that. If you're planning on joining us online, there's a link on that page too for Zoom. So that's how you join us on Zoom. Anyway, so I'm going to take us into the building of what to expect. If you are in person, please bring a mask. We'll have our masks on the whole time that we're inside. I won't have mine on just for this video, but normally I would. Okay, so we're going to be entering inside the building here, and there we are. Okay, so we're inside the building, and first thing you're going to want to do is you'll see the sign there for hand sanitizer. So you're going to want to get some hand sanitizer and put it on your hands. Make sure you do that before you go anywhere else in the building. And I'll take you back to the room we're going to use for youth group. All right, so let's go do that. All right, so now I'm in the church great room, as we like to call it. Anyway, it's just a room, as you'll see. It's a pretty big room, and we're going to be using this for youth group for now, at least, as long as we're kind of doing this hybrid format. So you'll see the chairs are spread out 6 feet apart. You'll see groupings of 2 because we do have a lot of siblings or cousins that are seeing each other in person. So we're allowing them to sit next to each other, but everyone else that's not part of their family will be 6 feet apart from them. Oh, you also notice there's a screen in the front of this room, so the great room, and there's also a tripod. I don't know if you can see or not up there, but on the tripod we will have a camera going, and that will be feeding to Zoom. So students that are joining us on Zoom will be able to see everyone in this great room, and then those on Zoom, or those in here, can also see people on Zoom on the screen up front. So that's how we'll do that. At the beginning of youth group, we'll be playing a game generally on the screen, and it'll be a game that both those in person and those online can take part in. What you'll want for that is something like a smartphone or tablet if you're in person, or probably also if you're online, so you can participate in those games, because a lot of them use your smartphone or tablet as sort of a control to play the game together. So we won't be touching each other. We won't be no physical contact in any of the games. And I'm hoping that both people online and both people that are here in person will be able to participate equally in those games. Oh, and then afterwards we'll be having our lesson time. Also, it'll be on the screen. I pre-recorded myself so we can see me without a face mask on. And then afterwards we are going to be doing some discussion of the lesson. So you see that we kind of have these 4 rows. So the first 2 rows in the front will be a discussion group. The first row will turn their chairs, so they're facing the second row. And then the same thing will happen with the last 2 rows. The third row will turn their chairs, so they're facing the fourth row. And then we'll have discussion groups at the end of youth group. Those that are online will be their own discussion group. For everyone that is online, we have youth leaders that will be participating in that. So that is what our youth group will look like. We'll meet from 6:45 to 8 on most Wednesdays through the end of December. And we're just really excited to be meeting in person. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at youth@villagegreenbaptist.org. So youth@villagegreenbaptist.org. Thank you.